This week, we're going to touch on a few things, a few topics. There's a few topics that's been on my heart for some time now. So to be able to touch on these things right now is like a exhale. Yeah. So, one of the first things we're going to talk about is people who want to be single in all their ways, but be married. This is often seen. This is often seen with shacking up. People who don't want to make a commitment. People who want to have their cake and eat it too. Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free and all that there? They want, or you can have some people who actually walk down the aisle. They actually have the reception, the whole nine, the flower girls and the honeymoon and everything else. But when they come back home, they want to still be single. They want to do everything just how they were doing it before they made that commitment. And it just doesn't work that way. Marriage is about love, respect, sacrifice. You got to understand that it's not a dating game when you make that big step. You have to really analyze yourself. You have to analyze some things that need to break away from you, some things that you just need to put aside for the betterment of the marriage. You cannot think you're going to go in and just do what you want to do in a marriage. This is why so many break down. People want to do just everything they want to do. You know, the word talks about submitting one to another. So many men beat on their chest about how much they demand. And if you're really the man, then your actions should speak louder than your words in the first place. It should be known that you're the man. It should be known that you're the leader. You don't have to go around, trying to strike fear into everyone in the household to let them know that you're the man. Because maybe you're not being the man that you think you are. If you have to go around, let me look you in the eye. Let me look you in the eye. If you have to go around beating your chest, trying to prove a point every time you turn around, maybe you aren't being the leader that you think you are. So just how, a lot of men are stressing about women submitting to them and their power and all that. Think about it, man. There's some times where you're going to have to submit to her as well. Submit one to another. You cannot be single in all your ways, man. You have to understand that she has a part, and she has to understand that you have a part. Anything with two heads is a freak. Where there's two visions, there's division. Y'all have to be on the same page, straight up and down. On the same page, straight up and down. How y'all gonna fight everything that's coming against y'all relationship? Because there's stuff that's gonna come. How y'all gonna fight the stuff that's gonna come if you over here fighting and she over there fighting? Y'all need to be right here together fighting. Two heads are better than one. When you over here focusing, she can say, no, watch out for that. I'm just thinking battle and war and stuff right there. But anyway, stick together. Don't think it's all about you. Don't think it's only what you like, only what irritates you, only what you want to eat, where you want to go, where you want to travel, what you want to do for the holiday, whose family you want to visit first. It's not all about you. If that's the case, stay single. Because if there's no other input that's going to be in the marriage, what the heck are you getting married for? And then you wonder why, people want to get out. They didn't think it through. Count up the cost. Count up the cost that it ain't just about you anymore. Count up the cost that you're going to have to let some things go. Count up the cost. It's not just you. We could say that 15 times, and that's really the gist of the message. It's not just you. It's not just you. Take his feelings into account. If he comes home tired, good grief, let the man rest. If he want to sit back and watch a game, unless he's just addicted, watching them, 7 days a week, all through the week, if he wants to come home and watch a game and just have some time to himself, back off. Leave the man alone. If she want to go in there and watch her movie or something and she just wants some me time and some whatever if that's what she said, baby, just give me some time. Give her some time. Especially if you got kids. Give each other a break. Make it work. It ain't just about you. You can say that 15 more times, but I'm not. just don't think you can go into a relationship even before the marriage, because you're prepping for the marriage in the dating phase, in the courtship. And that's when both parties should be looking at the other person to see, are they a sacrificial person? Are they willing to let some things go? Are they willing to, give of themselves? Don't look at the red flags and just think it's going to get better. Because in a marriage, things are going to, what's the word? What is the word? It's not escalate, magnify. In a marriage, things are going to magnify. If they were stingy, please, they're going to get stingier. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand, if they're jealous and, controlling, once you say I do, it's going to get worse. So make sure you worked out those kinks. Make sure you're patient enough to see the red flags, and make sure you're not so dumbfoundedly in love where you just act like they don't exist. Because when you get in there, you say I do, you will see that they truly exist. So that's the end of this message, and we're on to the next one. I'm Timothy Jones with Jones Motivation. Please give me a call at 704-856-9649. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and what else? Leave a comment. That is important. Leave a comment on YouTube. I want to see what you have to say. I want your feedback. Email me at timothy@jonesmotivation.com. I'll read it, on the video, so people can see your feedback and hear your name, hear your first name at least, and go from there with your permission. And I'll go from there. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Subscribe so you can be the first to hear the video. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you.